Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, GMB Today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase fans were left baffled during the latest episode of the ITV quiz show as one contestant made a huge blunder. The Chase viewers were left puzzled within moments due to a significant question error. In the recent episode, Mike from Leeds, Sarah from Wigan, Stuart from Glasgow, and Jean from Surbiton joined forces in an attempt to bag a cash prize. They faced Sean Wallace, also known as the Dark Destroyer, with Mike being the first contestant to step up. During the Cash Builder round, he managed to answer some questions correctly, but also made a massive mistake. Bradley Walsh asked him, "What's the longest-running dance troupe on Top of the Pops?" Mike took a guess and responded, "ABBA," but unfortunately, his answer was incorrect. The blunder didn't go unnoticed by those watching at home, with one viewer commenting online, "Yeah, I remember ABBA doing an interpretive dance to Gilbert O'Sullivan's Get Down, #The Chase." A second also chimed in, "So ABBA were dancers on Top of the Pops? Got it, #The Chase." A third also echoed, "Q, what's the longest-running dance troupe on #TOTP? Mike, ABBA," and added a facepalm emoji from the long-running American series The Office. Despite the embarrassing error, Mike progressed to the final chase alongside Stuart and Jean, though Sarah was swiftly eliminated by Sean. Jean unfortunately accepted a reduced offer of -1,000 pounds during her individual round, leaving the final total at £9,000 for the concluding stage. The trio collaborated to answer as many questions correctly as they could manage. Yet, following a promising beginning, they could only secure 14 questions as their target for Sean Wallace. This proved to be child's play for the Dark Destroyer, who overtook them with time to spare. He did acknowledge that he considered Mike and Stuart to be excellent contestants. It comes as fellow chaser Mark Labette has offered a glimpse into Sean Wallace's personal relationships. Both television personalities began together as the founding chasers on the ITV quiz program in 2009, before being joined by Paul Senna, Anne Hegarty, Jenny Ryan, and Dara Ennis. Mark has lately enrolled in the Channel 4 dating program Celebs Go Dating and discussed his fresh venture with Express Online. He also addressed the romantic lives of his co-presenters, particularly providing an uncommon glimpse into Sean's personal relationships beyond the program. When asked if he had informed his fellow chasers about his appearance on the dating show, Mark confessed, "I've told them I've gone on the thing. It's because, recently, Paul and Dara got married, but Jenny's got a partner. We never know what Sean's love life is. It's mysterious. I think Sean does have a girlfriend, and Anne is Anne." The familiar theme tune of The Chase rang out across living rooms, promising yet another nail-biting battle of wits. Viewers settled in with cups of tea, ready for Bradley Walsh's cheeky banter and the thrill of contestants taking on one of the nation's most feared chasers. But within seconds of the episode beginning, fans found themselves gasping, not at a tough question, but at a baffling blunder from the very first contestant. The unlucky player was Martin, a cheerful warehouse manager from Leeds. With a wide grin and a confident wave, he bounded onto the stage, clearly brimming with excitement. Bradley, in his usual lighthearted way, kicked off the chat by asking Martin about his hobbies and ambitions. Martin revealed that he dreamed of opening a retro sweet shop one day and had even thought about naming it Sugar Rush. Everything seemed perfectly ordinary until Bradley launched into the first quick-fire question of the Cash Builder. "Right, Martin. Best of luck. Here we go. Your time starts now." The first question popped up on screen. What is the capital of France? Bradley barely finished reading when Martin blurted out, "Spain." The studio fell silent for a heartbeat, followed by a ripple of nervous laughter from the audience. Bradley froze, his eyebrows shooting skyward as he tried to process what he had just heard. "Spain?" he repeated, chuckling in disbelief. Martin's face turned crimson as he realized his mistake. I don't know what happened there, Brad," he stammered, rubbing his forehead. "I knew it was Paris, but I panicked." Social media erupted within moments. Twitter flooded with comments ranging from gentle teasing to outright shock. "He didn't just say Spain, did he?" one viewer tweeted. "We're 30 seconds in and I'm crying with laughter already," wrote another. Even Bradley couldn't resist milking the moment. He turned dramatically to the camera, widening his eyes as if addressing the nation directly. "Ladies and gentlemen, for anyone still revising their geography, Spain is not in France. Glad we cleared that up." Despite the shaky start, Martin managed to compose himself and continued the round, redeeming his slip with a respectable £4,000 in the bank. Yet the damage, or rather the comedy gold, had already been done. The clip spread across social media like wildfire, becoming one of the most replayed moments of the season. To his credit, Martin handled it with good humor. When Bradley teased him later in the game by asking if Barcelona was near Paris, Martin laughed along with the crowd. "I'll never live that one down," he admitted. By the end of the episode, Martin and his teammates had built up a solid pot and faced off bravely against the beast. But for viewers, the true highlight had come at the very start, a reminder that in the high-pressure world of the chase, even the easiest questions can turn into unforgettable TV moments. As one fan perfectly summed it up online, "Forget the chasers. Martin's biggest enemy today was his own brain."